makes me want to have a bowl. So the comments, guys. Podge is 5 days awake now, man. That is a bomber, Podge. And is that simply because you've no access to herb, dude? Sorry to hear that, man. I wish I could help you out. Fucking if I don't know if you're up around the city tomorrow, I've a little bit of herb here. I can roll one up, and you're more than welcome to call up and take one away with you to help you maybe get some sleep. Fucking sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. DB Woodcraft saying system is effed. It is. It's incredibly messed up. But it's up to us, the people, to change it. Like that. That's where the power lies. Again, don't forget we live in a democracy. Like that's the one thing we have to remember out there. In order for democracy to work, people have to speak up. And well done to well done to Russell Banta yesterday for coming on and speaking with me on the podcast. It wasn't an easy thing to do. As he said, he got in touch with me many months ago and he was going to do it then, but nerves and things like that kind of got in the way and he hesitated. And then just a little bit later, he built up the courage and he came on and joined me. And I was much appreciated at that as well. And I hope more people kind of just, build up that courage to come out from behind whatever curtain it is that you might be hiding behind, whatever closet it is that you might be hiding in. As I say, I always kind of admire the gay community for what they did to overcome the stigma that they were facing in society and the coming out of the closet. That was it. That was the instrumental thing in the gay community overcoming the stigma and the discrimination that they faced. Is coming out of the closet and saying, hey, we're here, we're queer, get used to it. You know what I mean? These kind of sayings, these kind of chants, and committing their gay prides and stuff like that. We need this as well. The 10th of July, guys, this is your opportunity for cannabis pride. 10th of July up there above in Dublin's Phoenix Park, kicking off at 2 p.m. for the major smoke up. This is everybody's opportunity to come out and be a part of a massive, major crowd. And just express your views, your opinions by just being present. Turn up. That's the most important thing. That's all that is really required of you on the day, is to just turn up, guys. Please, I'm begging everybody to just turn up. And I'd imagine there's out there, the audience now, there's 48 of you out there watching right now, and I'd imagine all 48 of you are probably going to turn up. Unless you're living outside of Ireland, but even then you're probably going to be there with us in spirit. But I hope, just bring a friend, as Russell said yesterday, that if you all go out there and just tell one more friend about this, that's it's going to be over 98 people told now, or 96 people told. So just keep spreading the word, guys. Together we can overcome this, and it's people power. We're all in this together. Slime or slime, okay, bro. Just saying you need to get sleep. I can get you some milk. A bit of hot milk there. I'd say Podge is well past the hot milk anyway. Yeah. Nice one, Jimmy's touchdown, and nice one, Jimmy, as well, for signing up to the Patreon. I see Jimmy Touchdown signed up to the Patreon there yesterday. So thanks very much for your pledge. Much appreciated, and to everybody else out there who has signed up to the Patreon or supported the show in any other way. I see Dave got in a super chat there as well earlier on in the show, and there was, thanks very much for that, Dave. You're a legend. And Irish there as well, getting the hosting over on Twitter, helping get the message out further as well. Thanks very much, guys. You're an amazing community. Dr. Pisces guitar channel. Oh my god, that's effing horrible. Irish justice system needs to be overhauled. Majority of our tax money should not be used to protect pedophiles. Yeah, so I would agree with you there as well. I think there needs to be much tougher cases brought. Like if a person is up for multiple sexual assault charges, that there should be no way that they're able to serve a 5-year sentence for 29 charges. It should be a 5-year sentence for every one of the charges, and he has to serve them all individually, meaning he's 29 charges. He has to do what's that, nearly 300 years in prison? No, sorry, 145 years in prison. So that's how long he should be getting. 145 years would have been, for me, I would have seen that as being just, make sure the feck rots inside of there, those kids, man. Sick. 100% docked up. The place is corrupt cesspool at this place, at this stage. Definitely, Miss Dawes. This is everything that's wrong with the system. Pods, it's so backwards. And Ross Dr. Greenthumb saying poor Vera still can't get access to medical cannabis access program, and Alicia, talk to Vera and bring Alicia home. Yeah, it is really, it's so messed up that Alicia and Vera, because of the backwards way in which they're doing things with cannabis medicine, Alicia is stuck in Alicante because one, she got access to the license and the price was just too much of a barrier. She's getting it much cheaper over in Alicante, and if she was to come home to Ireland, she pretty much just wouldn't be able to afford it. The cost of living here is fucking outrageous anyway, as it is with rent and all of this shit. Like, you know, never mind having to pay for your medicine then as well. On top of that, a medicine that was €2,500 every 3 months for Alicia, and then you have Vera who has to cough out €10,000 every 3 months. The government will reimburse it then afterwards, like, but she still has to front that. Then you have other patients such as Kenny Tynan, who again the government just would refuse point blank to cover the cost of his medicine, and that's seen him having to rescind his license. He never continued to reapply for it. So he's now medicating illegally out there. All because of the stupid medical cannabis access program, because of the silly prohibition of cannabis, and because of ignorant politicians. We would quite happily spend €100,000 a year to lock somebody up for cannabis, but to help somebody with cannabis, and it would cost maybe somewhere in the region of maybe 15 for Vera, let's say, for example, €40,000 a year. To help Ava, that would be €40,000 a year. The government would be paying for that. Do you know? And they're making that incredibly hard for many other patients. Imagine if that was Kenny's. Kenny's was probably a bit cheaper, I think, and they wouldn't pay for that. But if Kenny got caught growing cannabis of his own, the government would have no problem in locking Kenny up for however many years a judge might see fit, at a cost of €100,000 a year to the taxpayers. And yeah, I'll definitely check my Insta there as well shortly, DB. Nice one for the comment. But yeah, we've certainly got a very backwards way in which we're doing things here. We're treating patients and things like that all bloody wrong. You know, I just don't understand it. It makes me want to have a bowl.